Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Tuesday, July 21st. My name is Adam Handler. I am your case handler. I am currently broadcasting live on 93.5 FM and also on Facebook and Instagram, but not doing it from my office, not doing it from my home office, but doing it from Newport, Rhode Island. So, greetings from the smallest state in the United States. You are now, I want to say cruising, but maybe in a different way. Instead of cruising, you're cruising like a boat. Cruising with the case handler. We are Pollock Isaac DeSico. We are lawyers. We are here to help. We are here to answer your questions for 100% free. Immigration, personal injury, matrimonial, criminal defense. You got a legal problem, we got a legal answer. Our phone number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Squeeze, what's going on, man?
Everything is going on. We're live. Definitely alive. Also want to say a pleasant good morning to everyone on the panel. Okay, I see the panel looks much better, not because you're in that bright shirt, Adam, but because we've got Andrea on board with us. All right. We've got the Maverick and we got some Puma dude on. We'll talk about that later if you find out who that Puma dude is. Puma just got a plug on our show. All right. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Cruising with the Case Handler. It's a show on personal injury and immigration. Hopefully everybody's is well and okay with the family wherever you are. We're here to answer your immigration questions. We're here to talk about personal injury and the true success stories that Adam Handler, our personal injury attorney, has settled. And we just want to say welcome to each and everyone for tuning in today. It's going to be a hot day. It's going to be a beautiful day. But like I noted earlier, we are alive. So can anyone introduce the new guy that's on the panel? Okay.
Sure.
I believe it's a true success story.
Yeah, man, I will do the honors. We have Isma on right now. He is a client of Pollock Isaac DeSico. We just had a very, very successful result in his personal injury case. We settled it during the pandemic a few weeks ago, and we got a great picture we can show everybody, and just in time for Testimonial Tuesday.
So Adam, why don't we start all over? How did he come about? You know, I need to know. You say, listen, you have settled $120 million for your client to raise.
That's a lot of money, man.
That's a lot of
money.
That's a lot of money. And here you are now with one of your true success stories. So this is no BS. You're live on the radio. You're live on Facebook. People are sharing the pages and everything. You have a live body that evidently got benefit from using you as an attorney. So, Mr. Case Handler, just give me everything from the beginning.
Yeah, so this was a referral from a prior client of mine. And, you know, referrals are some of the highest compliments that anybody can pay to an attorney, right? Mm-hmm. Anybody listening right now will hear us and say, hey, this sounds like a bunch of lawyers.
There you go out.
No, I'll keep their number, save their number, and use their number if I need it. But when you have a referral, whether it's from a prior client or another attorney, that's basically somebody saying to somebody else, hey, listen, you cannot go anywhere else. I worked with this attorney. I got a wonderful result. I was treated with respect and dignity. And I can't believe I even have to say that for a lawyer, but you'll be surprised, and we can get that in a second. And it was just a wonderful experience. You can't go anywhere else. You must go to the case handler. If you have an accident, you must go to Adam Handler and Matt Goodstein at Pollock Isaac DeSico. They're going to take care of you. And Isma was in a very serious accident. He's smiling. He looks good right now. But let me just tell you what happened to this gentleman. He's riding his bike, right? He's in Brooklyn. He's riding his bike straight, you know, paying attention, obeying all traffic laws, when all of a sudden a van on the right side of the road made a sharp U-turn, a left U-turn, to try to turn around with no warning, no blinker. The guy wasn't even looking. He admitted he wasn't even looking. He just made the left turn because he was running late. Knocks into Isma. Broken ribs, broken thumb, and a knee injury. He had a surgery to his knee. He had lacerations all over his arms, all over the side of his body, all over his legs. And his iPhone, I wish we can maybe pull up this picture. His iPhone was literally bent like a rainbow. It didn't break. The screen did not even crack, but bent. I mean, that's how serious this impact was. He was rushed to the hospital. I believe you were where were we sent to? Brookdale Hospital or Kings County? Isma.
Okay, let me unmute him. 1 second. I'll unmute you. Hold on.
Anyway, while you're doing that, he was rushed to the hospital, and a few days later, his friend said, "Listen, you got to go with the case handler. You got to call Adam Handler and see what he can do."
Hold on 1 minute. Isma,
and
unmute.
we immediately
Unmute your session. I'm trying to do it. I can't do it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. It was in Brooklyn,
right,
in Paslop on 7th Avenue, I think.
That's the hospital?
Yes.
Yeah. So, the first thing we had to do is file a claim against the van. Now, in New York, when you're either on a bike or you're a pedestrian, the vehicle that strikes you is responsible for your medical bills. Now, that's different if you were driving an automobile. If you were driving an automobile, Squeeze, can you turn on that ringer? If you're driving an automobile, your vehicle pays your medical bills. Their vehicle pays their medical bills. It's called no-fault insurance. But he was a bicyclist, so now we can go against the other vehicles' insurance for the medical bills. So that's exactly what we did. We got every medical bill paid, from the hospital to the therapy to the surgery. He even had to see a psychiatrist for a few months because he was having flashbacks and nightmares of the accident, which is only understandable. But to make a long story short, this case went on for about a year, and we were ready to go to trial. The trial obviously was going to be postponed because of the pandemic. No jury trials right now in Brooklyn. And we settled his case for $550,000. Squeeze, can you imagine? $550,000.
Congratulations, man, to both of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to both of you. That's
sorry about the background noise. Can you let me share my screen too, Squeeze?
Absolutely. Seems like you're under a lot of pressure this morning, Adam. Wherever you are at. All right, let's do this. All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're in tune to Cruising with the Case Handler.
Why don't you ask Isma about the services that we provided, if you don't mind?
Repeat that.
Why don't you ask Isma how he felt about our firm? I was getting comfortable when we talk about ourselves here.
You're getting way too comfortable with him. I think it's my job to speak with the better. All right. So Isma, what was dealing with Adam Handler and the firm like? What was it really like?
It was really, really great. I appreciate it. He just take me, but first, I have to let you know I don't speak well English. My English is very, very bad. So, Adams, when I get my accident, I was in the hospital. One day after, some people calling me. They say, okay, I have lawyer here. The lawyer gonna take you. And I have one friend who told me, okay, don't listen to anybody. I have one friend in Manhattan. His name's Adams. He's a good lawyer. And if I go there, I'm gonna see good results. I said, okay, no problem. And he gave me the number of Adams. My friend didn't come to me, and he said, okay, go to 225 Broadway, and I call him. He gonna bring me upstairs. I said, okay. And when I get there, I call, and he said, okay, come to Pollock, and I go there. I really explained how was the accident, and after that, I was really happy because I stay home like three months. I couldn't go outside. I stay laying, but every time when I text him, I say, hey, I have this problem. He said, okay, come Monday or come Tuesday. He's gonna give me a date, and I go there. He's gonna resolve the problem. And really, I'm really, really happy. I don't know how to say thanks to Adams. And another day or one day, if anybody I know had a problem and he need a lawyer, I don't hesitate 1 second to refer him to Adams Handler, because he take my case really like his brother, like his family member, So, and I'm really proud. I don't know how. I'm really happy. So I don't have words to qualify his job, what he did for me, you know.
Got you. It's
And that's how we roll, Squeeze. Listen, this is the same story we hear over and over. You know, clients that feel like family, they can get in touch with us whenever they need to. He sends me a text message, I respond. He wants to see me, he comes sees me. He comes to see me.
Yes.
But again, it's all about having that phone number.
You make your clients feel very comfortable. You make them feel like family. You take care of them, and that's what you have always been like to them. Okay, isn't that true, Isma? Isn't that how he made you feel? He made you feel very comfortable, not like you were just a case, right?
Exactly. Is this very important? If you go to somebody who take you like his family member, that's it. You trust him, and you have to wait anything.
Gotcha.
So it's what he did, and he make everybody comfortable. Really.
Now the settlement that you got, that cannot replace the hurt that you're feeling or you went through. But are you happy with the settlement that you got from Adam?
What did you say?
Are you happy with the settlement that you got from Adam?
Oh yeah, I'm really happy.
I mean, come on, man, $550,000, man.
I've got to ask you. Come on, I know. Listen, it's a rhetorical question from my side, but I still got to ask you. And there you are, okay, holding a check with Adam Handler. You've got your.
This is our first socially distanced case handler, a photograph, which is kind of sad, but kind of cool, I guess, right? But that's some big money for him. So we're very excited, and his quote was great. You said the whole team is simply the best. Adam is a good guy and a good lawyer. I'm really happy and would recommend these lawyers 100%. So, my brother, thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you for being a client of ours and allowing us to represent you. Again, $550,000 for a bike accident, and most importantly, we were able to resolve this case in a favorable way for him during this pandemic when things seem like they're just impossible to deal with. It's really a great thing.
There you go. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Shark, okay, handling business right here, and of course, cruising with the case handler. All right, Isma, congratulations again. I know that the money, substantial as it is, it can't necessarily replace the injuries that you've gone through. But the good thing about it is that you're happy that it has appeased that, and I'm very happy that Adam did an excellent job, as expected, as usual, and treated you like family. And thank you so much for being on. As a matter of fact, if you had anything to say to the people on 93.5 FM and the people watching us on Facebook, what would you say to them about using Adam Handler or not?
I think I have to tell them, anybody who have any problems of accident, don't hesitate to contact Adam Handler, because he is not only a lawyer, but he is your family member.
He's your friend also, yeah.
He's your family member. That's important. Is this
important
in life?
That is such a nice compliment, and I thank you so much. And this is not, I'm telling you, Nelson and I were just having this conversation, ladies and gentlemen, before we even went live. We love our clients. I like every one of my clients. So there are some clients that maybe are a little difficult to deal with, but you still have to put that smiling face on. You still have to treat their case like it's their most important case. Like it's
bringing up a little Adam.
Most important case, because that's the only way you're going to get a successful result. We love what we do. We're practicing attorneys. I love personal injury law. I love what we do. I love handing those big fat checks to the clients, because then I know, I did my job and justice was served. Just like Nelson, loves handling the immigration. Andrea loves handling the immigration. Their job is to legalize your status here in the United States to the best of their ability. So we do some incredible things here, but it all starts with that phone number. If Isma wasn't referred to me, I would never know that, he had an accident. We don't hang out at the emergency room. We're not over at the scene of the accident. You must call us for us to be your lawyers. If you want what you believe to be the best possible attorney fighting for you and your family, you're going to take down this number. You're going to save it. Hopefully you never need it. but God forbid you do. Just like Isma, he didn't know that morning that he was going to get hit by a van and break ribs and break a thumb and have lacerations all over.
Adam, you're getting a little bit, yeah, you're going a little bit in and out. So let me get it.
You know what happens?
In and out. Let me get it because your internet
what's the
stops.
4 letters you squeeze sometimes?
All right, guys, we're gonna have to fix Adam here. All right. All right. Hold on, Adam.
Yeah.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say thanks to Isma for getting on with us on Cruising with the Handler, case handler. Want to say thanks to Adam Handler for bringing him on. I want to say thanks for everyone for tuning in and listening to that personal injury segment. Isma, thank you so much, my brother, and we're looking forward to having you again on the show. All right, and listen, please be safe, okay, and keep referring Adam Handler. All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Not a problem, my brother. You take care of yourself.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
And the number is 844-774-3529. That is 844-774-3529. Squeeze, I have a question for you.
What's the question?
Are you down with PPID?
You know me. That was a good one. That was a good one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Cruising with a Case Handler, a show on personal injury. And there is a great and a phenomenal example of one of the clients that Adam Handler actually helped. $550,000 for a bike accident. And that's the reason why everyone should dial the number and store the number now. 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Don't worry about it, Adam. We got your back, man. Wherever you are in the sunshine, the blue, cloudy, sunny sky in the background, enjoy yourself, man. All right, we got this. Okay, so 844-774-3529. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking your immigration questions now, so please place those immigration questions in the WhatsApp group or place them on Facebook on the page right here. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we'll make sure that all is well. Let's jump to immigration now. Thank you, Adam, again. Let's jump to immigration. Let's touch base with the lady that is on the show today, the lady of the show today, and that's Andrea, one of the attorneys at PPID, Pollock, Isaac, and DeSico. How are you doing today, Andrea?
Hi, Squeeze. I'm doing well. How are you?
I am wonderful, thank you.
I'm doing the show from my office this time, so a little bit of a change.
Oh, cool, different.
Yeah.
All right, how is it there over at PPID?
It's good. It's good to get back to the routine. Nelson's right over there, a little bit farther away from me.
He's in the office too, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's been a weird transition going back into the office, but it's definitely making things feel like they're normal again or starting to get normal. So it's been great.
Beautiful. Anything you want to touch on where immigration is concerned?
Yeah, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about Biden's new immigration policies or his proposed policies. There's a lot of changes that he is proposing, but I'm just briefly going to talk about a few of them today. One of the main ones is that he wants to reverse the public charge rule. I know Conrad and Nelson have been talking about the public charge rule since the show started. But if Biden is able to reverse this new change, then we would potentially go back to the older, more lenient rule and not have to deal with all of the new changes that were implemented in February. Another change he wants to do, or not a change, but he wants to reinstate DACA, which is very uncertain right now. He wants to eliminate the uncertainty surrounding DACA recipients. He wants to provide Dreamers a way to citizenship. So hopefully that is something that he will work on if he becomes president. Another one of his changes is to allow the DACA recipients or the Dreamers to obtain federal loans to go to school, federal student loans, which they're not eligible for now. So a lot of them have a lot of difficulty being able to get an education because of this fact. An interesting change too is for U visas, which we discussed in the past. Those are for the victims of crimes. He wants to triple the current cap on them. The current cap is 10,000 a year, so he wants to triple that and hopefully get rid of the backlog that we've had for so many years. Right now, if you apply for a U visa, you can be waiting for up to 4 or 5 years before you even get your a work permit. So if he triples that, then that would be a little bit better for immigrants right now. Another change, well, with the asylum process, he has a lot of proposed changes. Everything going on in the border right now is crazy. People are being sent back, or they're asked to remain in Mexico, or there's a cap or a metering of individuals that can come in each day. That was before COVID. Now with COVID, it's nearly impossible to get through the border. So he has a lot of ideas or proposed changes for that, which I think would be really good. He also wants to restore asylum claims for victims of domestic violence and victims of gang violence, which is a big problem in Central American communities. And he also wants to end prolonged detention. That's for children right now, especially for children that are detained for unknown periods of time without any idea of when they'll be able to get out. So there's a lot of information out there that he is proposing, and some of the changes or most of the changes would be very, very good for immigrants.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the attorneys at PPID, Paula Pollock, Isaac and Desico. She's here on the show, Cruising with a Case Handler, which comes your way 8:30 a.m. each and every single weekday. Andrea is there. We nicknamed her Shira. Okay. And she's one of the individuals who have been speaking with many of you in reference to your consultation, your immigration questions. Now, everyone out there, if you call, ladies and gentlemen, now you will get a free phone immigration consultation. Dial this number, reach out to Andrea, reach out to the Maverick, that's Nelson Madrid, and the number to call is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Get a free immigration consultation with them, a phone consultation. 844-774-3529. All right, let's switch over to the Maverick, Shira, for a minute there. Okay, once again, their government is Andrea Scher and of course Nelson Madrid. Mr. Maverick, it's time for the Maverick Minute before we get to the questions here on Cruising with the Case Handler. We're on immigration.
So I have been at PPID for 13 years. One of the reasons I've been with the firm as long as I have is, and I've said this before, we don't take every case that walks through the door. We don't sell you a dream. Right. We tell you whether or not we can help you. We tell you whether or not we believe we will be successful. And I believe that information allows a person to make an informed decision. Okay. It's very easy for an attorney to tell you what it is you want to hear. We don't work that way. And again, I've been with the firm for 13 years, and I'd say that is one of the primary reasons why I have been with the firm as long as I have. I like to sleep at night. We don't have disgruntled clients screaming in reception. Adam often says this, again, we don't give refunds because we don't take cases that we know will not be successful. Right. In fact, there are many cases we turn away. We've had some listeners contact us, and ask us for assistance. And it's not that we don't want to help. We just don't believe you will have a favorable outcome, and, hey, I definitely enjoy doing business that way. I'm glad to be a part of the firm. And I think I've used my minute. Give us a call, 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529. I want to apologize. I'm just not used to speaking so much.
That's an inside joke, folks. Once again, Cruising with a Case Handler. The number to call the firm, Pollock, Isaac, and Desico, before we get to the questions, happens to be 844-774-3529. You just heard from Nelson Madrid. We call him the Maverick because of how excellent he is with dealing with the clients out there who have immigration issues. Make sure you make the phone call now. Speak with him off air for free via phone. And that number, once again, is 844-774-3529. Andrea also, she has spoken with quite a bit of people who have called, okay, for their free phone consultation. 844-774-3529. The key is not only to speak with them for free. The key is to actually retain them, hire them. That's where it counts, ladies and gentlemen. She spoke on the public charge and quite a few other things earlier. You don't want to be doing your case yourself. Absolutely, definitely not. Do not, I repeat, do your case yourself. You don't want to take chance and get put in removal proceeding or screw up your filing. Don't do that, all right? With that said, I'm going to be jumping into the immigration questions. Got a couple of them here. Quick one here. It says, how long does it take for the F2B visa approval? It's been 5 years and I'm still waiting for my interview.
F2B is the unmarried son or daughter of permanent resident, 21 years of age or older. It's taking about 5 years. So, you know, obviously there has been a lot of unforeseeable circumstances. There is the presidential proclamation. This person is subject to that ban. So, you know, the earliest that person would probably be able to enter the United States would be sometime next year. And again, that's assuming that our current administration is no longer in office. If our current administration is still in office, it may be longer. But typically you're looking at about 5 years, a little over 5 years.
Got you. Here's another one. Hi, guys. As an affidavit of support, what documents do I need to submit as supporting documents?
For an affidavit of support, typically 3 years of tax returns, pay stubs, sometimes bank statements. Again, you want to be able to demonstrate that you make enough money to be able to support the person that you are petitioning for. An employment letter is also helpful.
Got you. And someone here wants to pretty much know, how do they get their passport back once they have aged out? They have kept it. What is the process to get it back? I have to travel to complete my degree and I'm in urgent need.
I think Conrad answered that question yesterday.
Yeah, this is a different one, yeah.
Right. You know, again, we're in, you know, uncharted waters. It's unclear. Contact the embassy, you know, send them an email, give them a call, and just simply request your documents back.
And consistently do that. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're right smack in Cruising with the Case Handler. We have Nelson Madrid and Andrea on board. Andrea Scheer, attorneys at the firm, PPID, Paula Pollock, Isaac, and DeSico. And they're answering your question. If you want to speak with them off air, privately, and confidentially, call them now for a free phone consultation at 844-774-3529. Dear friends, I'm asking for one of my friends. She got married to a U.S. citizen recently, and she's in the U.S. right now as a student. Can she apply for her green card application right now, or did USCIS stop all applications until December for this COVID situation? Is USCIS accepting all marriage-based application in U.S. now? And yes, is the procedure taking the same times or more than usual?
If she's in the United States and or her husband's filing for her, then it would be fine. She's not subject to the travel ban because she is in the U.S. That's assuming that she's not going to have to consular process and go back to the embassy. And the times, it could take between about a year, maybe longer. We're not sure right now how long it's going to take because of what's happening with immigration. We don't know if they're going to furlough the people in August, if they're not going to do it. It's hard to tell how long it could take, but she will be subject to the public charge. So that is something she's going to have to consider now.
Okay. Final one. What if a petitioner is unemployed in an F2A case? I applied for my husband, but I don't work due to COVID-19 and the fact that I am pregnant. I'll work after I have had the baby. How will this affect his filing?
F2A are spouses and children of permanent residents. Mm-hmm. You know, again, I need more facts. It's unclear whether the person is in the United States or whether they're abroad. But as I've said many times in the past, the petitioner always has to file an affidavit of support for the beneficiary. If you need a joint sponsor, you can obviously go ahead and use a joint sponsor. But this is something immigration takes into consideration. And again, I don't know if I mentioned this before, F2A is spouses and children of permanent residents. That again, if you're abroad, that is a preference, considered a preference category. So the presidential proclamation would prevent you from entering the United States.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to conclude for today. Those are the questions. I want to say thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Nelson. Everyone out there, if you want to speak with the attorneys now, call them now off air. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Prior results do not guarantee similar outcome, and this has been an attorney advertisement. Gentlemen and lady, thank you so much for being here with us. It's been a pleasure. All right, quick show with Adam being off early and Conrad not being here. But listen, we look forward for tomorrow. And thank you again for being here for the people. And I'll make sure that they give you guys a call at 844-774-3529. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
9 o'clock.
All right. There you go.